Should a 2-0 defeat here at Rugby Park, give us your thoughts on those 90 minutes.
Really disappointed with the result. I thought when you're going through a little run like we're doing, you need little things to go for us, and you certainly obviously got to try to get the first goal, which will help you settle. I'm disappointed with the goal. I mean, it's another 25-yard. I think we should do better with that. I think we had some decent football, played some decent stuff without really actually having any gilt-edged chances. Their physicality and pace up front caused us problems. They ended up getting the shots on target and shots off. We huffed and puffed with some nice stuff, but intricate stuff, but not, the cutting edge that we need. And certainly little things went against us today. But we know we've got to be better.
You must be really frustrated though, because I thought we started the first 5, 6, 7 minutes looked really well, and then all of a sudden you're picking your ball at the net, 25-yard shot, and everything that you've worked on all week's almost torn up.
Well, that's true. But then I thought we had a good reaction. And even though they were sort of getting shots off and we were having saves to make, a couple of things with individual errors by ourselves again. And Henrik almost got through, and we've got in crossing positions and we've crossed it behind people, and obviously the one was sorted through, and Pascal no doubt clips him, but sort of tries to stay on his feet. Little things like that can change games. It's not going for us at the moment, but we've got to knuckle down as a group. Nobody and feel sorry for yourself, because listen, we're there to be shot at, but it's how we react to a run of games like this. And I've said before, prior to today's game, that we've not been creating enough. Now, although I saw signs that we'd control the game better and had some good footballing parts, we're still not creating as near enough chances that we need to win football games. You
touched on it briefly in your last answer there. Pascal on Sutton, you've had a chance to look at it back. How pivotal a moment is that in the game? Because I think there's any doubt, if the referee blows the whistle, it's got to be a red card, because it's a goal scoring opportunity, and Kelly down to 10 men, a free kick outside the box could be completely different. Yeah,
listen, when I've looked at it back, I can understand why they probably not give it, because I think if Sutton goes down straight away, then there's no decision to be made. But he tries to stay on his feet. Pascal, he doesn't get anywhere near the ball, he makes contact with Sutton, which then he tries to stay up, tries to go around the goalkeeper, but his momentum then takes him down. So it could have been, it was a pivotal moment, it could have been. And I think the second goal as well, just, McManus goes down in a heap, right in the middle of the, 18-yard box, and, centre of the goal, and players going around him, and we don't clear it well enough, and then, Fraser comes in with a late challenge, and it's a challenge, and then to make it matters worse, it's a red card, and they score a free kick from it. So thereafter that, it was a tough afternoon.
I remember there was a big debate last season about the reasons why players dive and reasons why go down early, and the debate centred around if players don't go down, inevitably they don't get decisions. Do you think that today's a perfect example of that? That if you mentioned that if he goes down, he doesn't do it?
Nah, listen, I think it was just a split-second thing. I don't think it was as clear-cut as a massive blunder or anything. I just think if Sutton had gone down once contact was made, the referee would have had the decision to make. I couldn't see him being unsure, because he's trying to stay on his feet, and it's as simple as that. But I think let's say the quick lads up front. It's a big park, so I don't think we matched them earlier on well enough. They got the shots away. They played a direct manner, and had opportunities at goal. We played a style where we got into some really good areas, but his final ball let us down.
Forgive me for bleating on about decisions. There was another one I need to ask you about in the second half. There was a cross from the right hand side. It looked from where I was sitting in the back of the stand as if it hit a hand. Few players claimed for it. Have you had any chance to look at that one?
Yeah, again, I think it's, I think Laz is adamant with a penalty kick. It hits him on his arm. I think the boy's trying to bring it back into himself, if I'm honest. But again, it's little things like that. Could have got a penalty kick, didn't. But we can't, as I say, bleat on about little things like that. But major stuff, yeah, I understand. But when things are not going right, then things tend not to get them, and you just need a little bit of something to change the run that we're on.
You mentioned on 3 defeats in a row. It's not often we've lost 3 games in a row. What do you do now to try and pick players up? Obviously there's a lot of injuries in there to contend with. It looks like Steve McManus might have one now as well, and you've got a suspension on your hands as well. You've not your problems to seek, really. Well,
listen, it's time for characters. Me as a manager, as coaching staff, and the players as well. We've just got to dig deep and go into next Saturday's game, a tough game obviously against St Johnstone. I think beat Aberdeen today. just go out and give everything we've got. We played a different style today, or a different way of playing. Some parts of it worked okay without the the final result, obviously. But it might have to be a more if you like, up and at 'em style next week and really get at 'em. I thought Henrik did a lot of good things today, but you could tell he's lacking match sharpness. There was a couple of occasions he was through, and the Henrik of old, or a fitter Henrik, would at least got attempts on goal, and the boys got back twice. Things like that.
Do you take inspiration from the fact that last time we probably didn't have been many type of run like this? I think it was a win here actually in between it. We went up to Ross County, we got a vital run up there, and then went to 6 in the bounce, and that came after a wee kind of blip, if you like.
Well, listen, as much as we say that, and we say that in dressing room, it won't just turn, because it's happened before. Sure. We've got to make sure we knuckle down and change it ourselves. We can't just think, oh well, it happened last time, and we'll. What we can take out is that we've got good characters and good professionals in the dressing room. We've got people to come back that will make us stronger. We've got people to get fitter that will make us stronger. And in the meantime, we've just got to fight, scratch, and do anything you can to get a result. I don't think there'll be many back before the St Johnstone game. Obviously, Fraser Kerr's now out as well. But then we have the international break, and then hopefully come back. We'll have a bit better news on the injury front. But up to then, as I say, there's no good moping and about and feeling sorry for ourselves. We've got to really, stick together and be strong and look forward to next Saturday and putting creating chances and scoring goals.
Communication, sure.
Cheers.